Hello everybody, Nine and Des. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Doing pretty good? Having my cup of tea for the afternoon. I thought I'd keep my little penguin, whatever the hell, up there. Still winter, still snow. She stays. He's moved up to the top shelf. And yeah, him. My daughter thought it'd be funny for me to put that book up there, so my son, the artist, I got him to improvise a little. What I'm going to talk about today is some things that a couple folks came on my channel and I don't know, expressed opinions on what I had said, how I'd said it, whatever. And I take that stuff to heart. I listen to you. Like I said, I do read the comments, obviously, or I wouldn't be doing a video like this. And one of them was, why are Biden's tariffs okay and Trump's are so bad? Well, we'll get into that. But first, while you're here, thank you very much to all my new subscribers. In the last 28 days, I have gotten almost 3,000 new subscribers. So welcome to every single one of you. And I can't go without thanking all the ones that have been here with me from the beginning, because you guys are special. You got me to keep on going. When I didn't think it was going to be going anywhere, to tell you the truth. But anyway, thank you to everybody. Everybody that's new, welcome. And if you're just stopping by for the first time, give us a subscribe. Costs nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't do any advertisements for anybody. Wouldn't know how to do that if that ever came up. So yeah, it's just little old me sitting here in my dining room with my little buddies. Just saying. Okay, let's get to the first one, shall we? Tariffs. So tariffs, as you know, are basically taxes that raise prices and reduce available quantities of goods and services for U.S. businesses and consumers alike. It results in lower incomes, lower manpower, and lower economic output because people can't afford to bring in the stuff they need to make the stuff to send it out. So there's layoffs and all the rest of the stuff. President Bush learned this big time in 2002 when he put big tariffs on aluminum and steel and lost nearly 200,000 jobs in steel consuming sectors that cars, homes, trucks, bridges, farm equipment, all that stuff. So there was 200,000 jobs lost because of that. It depends on who you're putting the tariffs on, and most of that aluminum and steel were tariffs on Canada. Biden imposed tariffs on certain countries as well, and he kept some of Trump's tariffs on certain countries. And the differences is that the countries Biden put tariffs on do little harm to the average consumer, and they penalize countries like Russia and China. Trump, on the other hand, has said now that he will tariff everything that comes in from all trading partners globally. Everything. It'll affect and it will offset the long-run economic benefits of his proposed tax cuts, which means you pay more, they pay less. In 2018-19, Trump imposed nearly $80 billion of new taxes on Americans. So was it really better 4, 5, 6 years ago? No. He put $80 billion of new taxes on your backs by putting tariffs on thousands of products for about $380 billion. It was one of the largest tax increases on Americans in decades. Look it up. Trump says his tariffs will bring in investments and jobs, but this strategy will backfire because the tariffs will create benefits for protected industries, and protective industries, industry shielded by government protection policies from foreign competition, which is intended to help domestic industries. Now, some of these include import quotas limiting the amount of goods imported, subsidies or financial assistance to businesses in the forms of loans, tax breaks, or direct payments. But in my opinion, that increased the deficit because now they have to bail out the same people that were hit by the tariffs, like the farmers. After Trump's big pissing contest with China, the farmers suffered greatly, had to start paying extra for stuff. So Trump had to talk to some folks and pay them money and subsidies. So there's that. This protectionism can have positive effects, but for the most part, the bottom line is higher consumer prices and retaliation from other countries. Like what's going on now, everything's getting tired, and a 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico. Yeah, Canada, Mexico, and the EU, and more mainstream economists agree that the world economy will benefit from free trade. But no. Trump seems to think that him putting those tariffs is the people that are shipping the goods. It's not, because when those goods get here, he may have charged them initially, but when that goods gets here, the companies not only pay the money that China paid, then they have to double it to break even. So say a 10% tariff, they're going to charge 20% now so they can break even to get back their 10%. Then they're going to make a profit by adding another 10%. So that thing now costs you 30% more. And in places like Canada, where it's a 25% tariff, it's going to be really, really sticky. So yeah, Biden did continue some of Trump's tariffs. But more tax revenue from the trade war that Trump started were collected under Biden, only because Trump's trade war started in 2018, then COVID hit, then nobody got anything. Prices soared and supply chains got halted. Biden did modify the steel and aluminum tariffs and brought all that down. And also on solar panels, stuff like that, green energy. He brought tariffs down on that, which raised custom and duties collected, raised them by about $233 billion. Trump only collected $89 billion of that, so I don't know where he's getting on about hundreds of billions of dollars. He didn't. He collected $89 billion, whereas Biden recouped the remaining $144 billion. Trade wars with the world, in this case. Trump thinking he's going to put a 10 to 60% tariff on all goods coming into the United States is a good thing. However, there will be a decrease in manufacturing employment and manufacturing output, because when you start lowering your employees, you're not going to put out as much. So there's that. And I have to make another correction. One of my subscribers pointed out that I made a mistake about Nissan layoffs because it was blamed on Trump's tariffs. It will be in the coming months. But it is true, though, that Tennessee is cutting back at Nissan in Tennessee. They'll be cutting 9,000 jobs and 20% of its global manufacturing because of an earning report from Franklin, Tennessee. Their operating profit dropped in the first half of 2024. But one good thing with the Nissan executives, they are taking a pay cut. The CEO himself is taking a 50% pay reduction monthly, and the rest of the CEOs are also going to take a pay cut voluntarily. But the good news about Tennessee is later this year, they're going to start building the new Murano. I think it's an SUV. But yeah, and hopefully these tariffs will be just a ha-ha, fooled ya. Don't think so, but if that's the case, then maybe the all-new Murano will be the trick that helps Tennessee. God, I hope so. Those people are so being hit hard. They really are. However, with Trump about to tariff every import from every country, there will be more expense to you, the consumer. So say 25% tariff on a $45,000 vehicle will now cost you $56,250. And if it's only a 10% tariff, then it's going to be $49,000. Just saying. $49,500. So it's going to cost people more money. It's not them paying it, it's them paying the tariff plus getting their money back plus making a profit. So, and last but not least, yesterday's video I made a flippant remark about trailer parks, and it was flippant, it was thoughtless, and I apologize. I too lived in a trailer park. It was fun, it was awesome, and I've made lifelong friends. The only reason why we have moved away from there is because a family member got sick and we had to relocate to look after a family member. So I do apologize, because when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, it's not where you live. It's who you are and how you conduct yourself. And I was thoughtless, and I didn't do that very well. So I apologize. There's that. So anyway, Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else, and see if we can't get another one out today. Thank you to everybody. I love you.